What it is, good people, it's your boy, the minister, the reverend, the chaplain, Jay Whitfield Inspires, come back at you once again with another video. Y'all know what it is, gonna get straight into it. Today, we talking about chasing and pursuing Virgo men, right? Do you feel like you chasing and pursuing a Virgo man and he ain't hitting you back? You gotta do all the pursuing, you gotta do all the chasing, you gotta do all the texting, the talking, everything else. We're gonna talk about it today because I'm getting a lot of stuff. Well, a lot of requests hit me up to talk about this video, and one of my subscribers told me to talk about this video, so I forgot who your name is, but you subscribed to talk about the video. But anyway, so let's get into it. Y'all know I got some notes written down. Yes, again, you're not crazy. You probably are chasing the Virgo man, pursuing him. You feel like he's not pursuing you, and for a lot of women, this is their natural role to be pursued. For a woman to be pursued, you know, women don't want to feel like the man. I don't want to feel like the man or the masculine one chasing him and doing all this, doing all that. I want to be pursued. I ain't got no problem with that. That's how it goes a lot, you know. But let me tell you why you feel like you are pursuing or chasing a Virgo man. You may be doing it, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you what's going on. So what's really going on is, let's talk about the psyche of Virgo men. So Virgo men, they understand that people do kind of come at them first, right? Like y'all heard me say in many videos that these guys, they don't necessarily pursue women like that. I made a video about how Virgo men chase women. I might tag it at the end of this, but anyway, they are more accustomed to people coming to them first, men and women included, in all situations, right? One, Virgo men are very introverted, right? They're very to themselves. They don't really talk to a lot of people. They don't really reach out to a lot of people. And it don't matter who it is, relationships, friendship, business, and whatever, because they so close in to themselves, right? And so this bleeds off into relationships. So most of their lives, people came at them first, especially women. Like I'll use myself for example. Women tend to talk to me first. So I've learned to kind of let women do that. It's not an arrogant thing. I'm not saying, oh, she got to talk to me. I'm the man. You got to come to me, baby, da, da, da. I will go to women, pursue it. Don't get me wrong. You don't get it twisted. But I just kind of fell into that because that's what happened all my life. One, because Virgos take a long time to talk to women because they shy, they awkward. Sometimes they don't know what to say. And by the time they get it figured all out, the woman just done came up to them first. You know what I'm saying? She look, I'm tired of waiting on this dude. He playing too much. Dude, what's up? That's really how it be happening. Like we be plotting, thinking, okay, let me talk to her this way. Let me talk to her that way. Oh, should I do it at night? Should I do it in the morning? Should I do it on Sunday? Ooh, what do I say? By the time he figured all that out, it's been 3, 4, 5, 7 months. You know what I'm saying? Not lying, because I did it before. You know, but yeah. Also, Virgos are very aloof. You know, they are very caught up in their own world. So, you know, where normally a woman most women are accustomed to guys seeing them, coming right up to them, you know, just trying to get in, trying to holler at them, this and that. Virgos do not do that. He may be in love with you. You may never know. He like, this dude be looking at me. He be flirting with me. Why he never made a move? That's just how they are, man. You know, they waiting on you to make a move, sadly, you know. But a lot of times they waiting on an invitation, let's say that, and you may have given him invitations. You may have given him all the signals. Y'all know I talk about how you need to drop a handkerchief. You know, ladies drop a handkerchief back in the day, how ladies would drop a handkerchief. It was a signal for a man to go pick it up, to hand it back to her so he can talk to her, stuff like that. But Virgos do miss a lot of obvious signs. Out of all my male friends, they be like, John, what else do you want her to do? Do you want her to have a bat signal? Do you want her to shoot a flare in the sky? She wants you to talk to her. What else do you want her to do? Oh my God. You know, I'd be oblivious. I like, oh, so that does mean she like me? It's like, what else you want to do? You want her to fall out on the ground? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Joking. But anyway, so ladies, you're not wrong. You're not crazy. That's how Virgos are sometimes, you know. And yeah, and sometimes you have to give him more than an obvious signal. You know, sometimes you have to go up to him just like, hey, what's up with you, man? You know, you don't have to like pour your heart out, but sometimes you got to go a little bit above and beyond to let this guy know that you're interested. You know, or let him know that it's okay for him to talk to you. Because we are shy around when we like, we just are. It's crazy. You know, a lot of women be with Virgo men, they be like, man, I'm calling first, I'm texting first, I'm initiate everything, and you probably are. One, Virgos hate calling people, they hate texting people, and they hate initiating stuff. It's crazy, you know, but it's not an arrogant thing. It's something that he has to get accustomed to. Now, he may not do it at first, but after a while, he will do it. You know, he will do the calling, the text, initiating, but you gotta understand that this dude ain't no phone person. They hate being on the phone. You got like 5 minutes tops on the phone. You got like 3 or 4 text messages tops back and forth before he check out. They just rather meet up. Now, when you're around a Virgo man, a lot of times it's great. You know, he giving you attention. He making you feel like a lady. You know, he's being a gentleman. You know, y'all having a good time. When y'all not around each other, it's just like, poof, he gone. Because Virgos have a out of sight, out of mind mentality. Not in a bad way. They just focus on whatever's in front of them. And these are workaholic guys. So, you know, you got to remember, their mission and their work in life comes first. That's how they think. They'll go get it. They'll build it. They'll conquer it. So they always focus on the mission no matter what. Right? Until, you know, you get into his heart. You know, I know you probably feel like you're planning things. Like, I got to plan stuff every time we go out. So the solution is you need to talk to him about these things. It may take more than one conversation because you got to understand you're dealing with somebody who's stuck in their ways and accustomed to doing things their own way. So one conversation may not do it. It may do it, but I doubt that one conversation will take care of it. So just understand that you got to tell him, okay, look, this is what it is. You know, I do feel like I'm hitting you up a lot. You know, as a lady, that's kind of taking me out of my element. You know, I would love it for you to hit me up sometimes and just tell me what's on your mind, plan things. Don't make them feel bad for it. Just tell them how you feel as a lady. You know, just you may say, look, I noticed that that's not necessarily your thing. You don't necessarily, you know, your rhythm don't really seem like you do that. But, you know, I appreciate if you do that sometimes. That, you know, you plan things. It could be anything. You don't have to be on my schedule, but just it makes me confident in you, or it makes me happy with you when I see that you plan things. Just like when I tell you that I feel in you, or I like you, it makes you happy. Those things make me happy. Just tell him in a calm way, and most time he'll get it, and he got to put it into action. You know, they like that sort of thing. They like that sort of thing. Do Virgos like for you to pursue them? Yeah, they do. Who doesn't, right? You know, who doesn't? I'm not against women hollering at me or initiating things with me. I'm not against that at all. Because half the time, most dudes be scared anyway. But that doesn't mean you have to do all the pursuing, you know. I know it's a big thing. Traditional. Virgos are very traditional. We are. But some things we're not traditional about. And so, you know, because a lot of women have things against, I shouldn't have to do that. I agree, you know. But these days are a little different. You know, with Virgo, you don't have to do all that. You just have to get the ball rolling. You know, like with me, I'm very shy around women. I'm very nervous. But at some point, once I realize I have the green light, I'm going to take it. You know, I'm going to take the green light, but I'm still going to be nervous. So Virgo's going to always be nervous around you. He's going to always be shy around you. He's going to always struggle with maybe initiating things until he really get accustomed to you. And it may take a long time to do. But this is not a bad thing, so to speak, because it means he really, really likes you. And if he start doing it, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like you. It just it's complicated with Virgos, right? It is frustrating, but yeah, they like to be pursued. I ain't gonna lie, they like to be pursued. You know, it is flattering, but they will do it though. They will step up and get into that masculine. Like, all right, let me, because when a Virgo man get into his bag, yo, watch out. You know, when he gets his confidence, you're gonna get showered with love. Now, when they do what they're supposed to do, they are great at planning things. They are very, very, very romantic. You know, they cater their love towards you, so they do things to make you feel like a total woman, like a total feminine, like a total everything. You know, they make you feel what you feel in a great way. They just gotta get past all the stuff that they grow up with. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest solution to you pursuing a Virgo man more than what you would like to is just you really have to talk to him and tell him what's going on. These guys are thinkers, so you got to really explain to him what's happening, but do it in a respectful way. Do it in a nice, pleasant way. You know, just tell him, as a woman, I like this, I like that. It makes me look at you as a king. It makes me look at you. It makes me more attracted to you when you do these certain things. Just break it down to him like that. You don't have to be like, you don't never call, you don't never text. I got to plan everything. I got to do this. I got to do that. Don't do that. You're going to lose him. Because he probably knows what you're talking about. Because, you're dealing with somebody who's stuck in that way. So he'll be like, what? What you mean? What's the problem? But if you break it down to him, he'll think about, like, you know what? That has been going on. Let me start doing some things for her. Then you'll start to see slowly but surely that he'll start planning things. He'll start, initiating things. And he may fluctuate with it because you're dealing with habits. He's been doing this stuff all his life. If he's 30 years old, he's been doing this for 30 years. It ain't gonna just change, in a week. But you should be seeing progress. That's what you want to see. You want to see progress, And when it does happen, tell him you appreciate it. This is how you encourage him to do more. Sometimes you say you have to train people how to love you. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. but it does encourage him. Like, baby, you know, I see you scheduled this date for us. You know, so you made some reservations. I appreciate that. Look at you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my man doing his thing. That's how you do it. Men love that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, you hit me up. You know, well, you don't have to do it every little thing, but you just let her know in a little subtle way that you appreciate it. Men love to be appreciated and adored, and that would encourage him to do it more, because now he see, oh, this is working. You know what I'm saying? So if you say you need this from him, and when he does it, show him the direct result of his actions. This is how you get a better man out of any man, right? You want something from him, when he does it, show him that he will be rewarded in every way, or in some way. You know, whether it's just appreciation, whatever it may be, just show him that you appreciate it. It can be subtle or it can be big, but the grand long-term return is you have a better man out of him. You have a man that understands who you are and what you like. You know, some guys are more difficult, some are less difficult, but at the end of the day, I think it'll go well. So yeah, man. Some of y'all are chasing Virgo, man, but it's not a bad thing. You just gotta work it out, get an understanding between both of y'all, and you will be all right. All right. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Y'all stay blessed, stay prayed up. Need a private session, you know what to do? Hit the link in the description, and yeah, we'll holla, baby.